Hello, welcome to that little clipped bit of audio on Logic. Let me do that again for you, Sade. Hello, welcome to Andertons TV. It is wonderful to be here again with some modular goodness. Oz is in the studio. It's a Friday. There's cables everywhere, so naturally this is where I'm supposed to be. This wonderful selection of black and silver before you is the noise engineering range. We have some from the Alia and some from the Versio world, and these are both digital platforms where you can swap out firmwares and have a good time. We're going to start with some oscillators. It's oscillators today. We have here Ataraxic Iteritas. Everything is going to be Latin today. I'm sorry in advance. There's lots of Latin. This is one of the older series where it was, you know, the module you got is the sound that you get. But now all of those wonderful algorithms, because they were digital internally, are swappable outable in these new ones. So we have Ataraxic Iteritas, Basimilus Iteritas, Cursus Iteritas, Debel Iteritas, Incus Iteritas, Manus Iteritas, my personal favourite, Toros Iteritas. That was the last one, in fact. So all of those different flavours of digital angry noise that we can swap out on the fly, and we're going to explore those today. Focus your attention here on the top left corner. We have Basimilus Iteritas Alia, you can see by the faceplate. And oh look, another one. But in fact, I've set them up to be Manus Iteritas, and this one is Basimilus. So Basimilus, oh man, the Latin is going to just destroy me today, isn't it? Basimilus Iteritas Alia, because it's the digital swappable outable world, is a classic from noise engineering. It's kind of a percussion voice. Most of them kind of have 3 modes, but we're going to do some drum sounds here, and then angry, distorted things with Manus flavoured goodness. I've got some bits and pieces down here. We've got a Korg SQ1 doing some sequencing, music thing, workshop system solving the problems, and the Digitact is here because I kind of might want to sample some of these. Cheeky. Let's go. So, no matter which algorithm you're running, you've got the same controls, you've got a little octave selector for your range, and 3 different voice modes. We've got a simple pattern. I mean, it's hardly a pattern if it's just one hit. Let's do something slightly different. We'll shake it up as we go. But I'm going to play with the controls. We'll explore some sounds. Oftentimes this top right one is an envelope that will affect some of the other controls. We've got decay here, which works as you'd expect. But this one on the top right is the bit that's bringing in that attack, so it's affecting some of the other parameters. Let's jump to the second voice mode, which we were on skin. Let's go for liquid, shall we? I came prepared. This kind of aesthetic, it needs some distortion. We may revisit that later, I think. To get a little bit more technical again, one thing that's really good about these modules is the pitch control is one of those endless encoders, and it's kind of clicky. Press it in and you get the coarse control. Dial back the distortion, I think, and we'll visit that third voice mode, which will be metal. See if we can get a nice pure triangle sound out of it, shall we? I don't think it's going to happen. Ooh. It's wild. Yeah, that envelope in the top right really affects things quite a lot. While we're here in this pure-ish kind of tone, let's just quickly have a look at that octave control. That's a triangle. And that's like a fork. Just hitting a fork on the table. It's versatile, so absolutely fantastic for sampling. Throw a lot of modulation at them as well, and you can basically do an entire drum part with one synth voice. Of course, you can modulate these switches and everything as well. Awesome. This whole range also has a little button on it, so you can just manually get some gates going, so you don't have to throw too many cables at it right out the gate. Let's move on. Manis Iteritas, that's the place I like to be. So the envelope on this one, if you turn it all the way to the right, you get a free running kind of mode. I think we have covered this on the channel before, so it'll be quick. It'll be quick. Let's give this one an actual pitch sequence, shall we? Tell you what, let's do it from Gamut Repetitor. I feel like you need to roll the R's on all these Latin names. But this guy is a multi-channel, sort of random-ish quantized CV generatory thing. I can't say I know exactly how it works, but that's part of the fun, isn't it? Where does this go? Pitch. Lovely. Get some clock happening, and then we're away. Noisy, slightly less versatile. It definitely has a thing. What you don't get with the panels, since you're swapping out firmwares, you don't have the original panel that had the controls smash, bash, and profundity, which of course are the best labeled controls in the world of modular. Let's try and find a kick drum over here, some angry noises here, some sidechain over here, and see where we go. So yes, now we have our nice, polite and restrained kick drum sound. Let's carry on. This one needs to be going through here, so we should have something kind of shuffly already. Oh man. Once again, the magic of modular is, you know, you're plugging things away, you think you know what's happening, and you accidentally make something kind of shuffly and movement and techno. Yes! Mr. Oz, sir.
Yes?
Could we have some more volume, please?
Yes. Please, sir, could I have some more?
More! Yeah! Okay, that was hilarious fun. Thank you, Noise Engineering. I should point out that we are using Xer Mixa, which is their bahonkus of a mixing module. Unfortunately, we're not showing off its true strengths and the very exciting possibility of doing quadraphonic or hexaphonic surround sound modular stuff. So if that's your kind of thing, check that guy out. It's amazing. You've got levels, you've got mutes, you've got pans. Awesome, great stuff. And we may also use some lapsus os as well for some attenuation. But for now, let's check out some other Alia firmwares. The process for swapping out some firmware involves a tool to remove modules from the rack, a USB cable, micro flavored, and a Chromium-based web browser. Google Chrome, funnily enough, works quite nicely. You can then go to noiseengineering.us/pages/world of, in this case, Alia, and the easiest way to do it is it guides you through Open Wizard. It tells you what on earth you need to do to get this to happen. Swapping out the firmware, case power off, remove the module, micro USB cable in. We can then, on the website, choose our oscillator. We're gonna go for Incus Iteritas. Open the wizard.
The wizard.
The wizard! A wizard is never late. He arrives precisely when he means to.
Wow, that's a good impression.
I watched it too many times. Bam! Incus Iteritas now. The finest weed in the South Farthing.
That's the one, yeah, that's the one.
Firmware swapped, we have Incus Iteritas, which is a wave-mangling FM percussion and instrument voice. Perfect. And then Cursus Iteritas, a dynamically generated wavetable oscillator, and we accidentally hit something that feels a bit deadmousey. So, let's see where we go. But first, our wave-mangling FM percussion voice. Sounds like it's got like a little sort of delay taily thing, like little crunchy. As you can see by the fact that we have reached normality on one end of the spectrum, put a filter on this, chuck it through some reverb, and it can be like really pretty. You don't need any VCAs and things, it's just trigger, out, effects. So they're really easy to work with and really versatile, and they're just fun to explore. Ah, how happy. Cursus Iteritas, wavetable time. Let's have a go. Some kind of interesting sync kind of tones here. Lovely. I think I know what we need to do. I want to find another kick drum, and it's going to be techno time again. Bear with. more hands-on fun. I think I mentioned earlier there's like 7 different oscillators that you can have here, so it's really great to just explore them all. You buy one and you've got so many different flavors. Check them out. There's lots of extra detail on the Andertons website. If you want to try them for yourself, get hands-on, why don't you come by the shop? But for now, I've been Ben. These have been Noise Engineering's Alia modules. Thank you very much for coming. Please subscribe and you'll know when the next bit of modular destruction is going to happen.